Hey everybody, welcome back to Fade the Beast. So, guess I'll show you a couple of things I've been doing around here. Obviously, you can see all of the chests have been removed. They are now all stored safely within this ME system, or AE system. Got a whole bunch of stuff here. All of the drives in here are formatted, so they're all holding specific things, and then these are just kind of the trash things. And it seems to be going pretty well. Got the little crystal chargers. Made up an actual charger that you can put Certus quartz crystals in to get charged ones. Over here is a bit of an automated system for making all of the circuits. So the way the inscribers work is anything that comes in from the bottom goes into that slot. Anything that comes in through the top goes into that slot. Anything that comes in through the side goes into that slot. And then you can pull the product out through the side as well. So the way this thing is set up, if we have the three things, they got all inputs on the top, inputs on the bottom, inputs and outputs on the side, color-coded so that the silicon chip things only come in through the bottom, and the redstone only comes in through the side, and then if we put whatever we want up here, it'll pop them in the top, make up the things, and then we get the output over here. So that is convenient, and it's nice to be able to automate that, because setting up the inscriber is a little bit difficult because you can only do one item at a time. And then over here it's kind of the same idea, except for making the parts. So each of these just has one of the presses inside of them. We have the four items over here, and then they just kind of stick them all in and then pull them out, and we get the four outputs over there. So that is nice to have. Makes things a lot more convenient for making the products that we need. If we come over here, I've added an ME system over here instead of using the tanks. One 16K fluid storage drive holds, I don't know, a lot. It's taken about a quarter, a little bit over a quarter now, and we've got 1.3 million millibuckets of fluid. So that's over 1,000 buckets. 1,300 buckets. Then we don't have to worry about storing it. I mean, it's expandable. We can put we can put 16 drives in there, which will be more than we'll ever need, especially if we upgrade to 64Ks. The wiring down here is getting to be a little bit messy. So the berries end up doing the same thing they used to do. Goes into the sewer. Sewer sucks it out. Goes into the tank. The tank has a fluid import bus on the bottom. And we just pull the fluid out of that. It goes into the system. Then over here we have an export bus with another tank that holds kind of the buffer amount. And then that just goes into the spawner. So it's all very, very nice. Nice not having to worry about storing the fluid or really kind of dealing with it. But what are we going to do today? Well, I've got all these lapis blocks. I've made some gold blocks that I kind of played around with a chisel. I got some cobblestone. We're going to set up, after we sleep, the beginning of Thaumcraft Island. Or rather, the place where I'm going to be doing the Thaumcraft stuff. And I think we'll probably do it over here. Not entirely sure how big the island needs to be. So for now, we're just going to check out designs, sort of. Or at least to see how the lapis and the gold is going to look together. And then I think we maybe do a couple other things afterwards. That's probably... Yeah, this island could be a little bit lower. It can be about that high. That'll probably be fine. Or maybe there would be better. It's below that. Yeah, I want them staggered a little bit. So I think we'll do the outside ring in the gold. There's got to be a better lapis than that, right? What do we got? That one doesn't look bad. And it looks all right together. Oop. No, wait, what am I doing? There we go. The only problem is, I'm not sure I have enough gold even to go around here. It's surprising how much you think you have, and then you end up, running it through pulverizers and furnaces, and you don't get quite as many blocks as you thought you would. So I only got, this is like all the blocks I have, which is a stack and a half. Somehow I ended up with more lapis than I do gold. But I guess you get like 16 pieces of lapis per... there we go. You get like 16 pieces of lapis per block of ore. So I guess maybe it's not that surprising. And we don't really have any more use for lapis. I streamed a little bit of this the other night, so I've got kind of better tools now. I spent the time making manual. So we got that. Now I still have a fortune hammer because I haven't bothered making a manual one. And I've been putting thaumium on these. So that's one of the reasons I want to get into Thaumcraft here, is because I need thaumium to kind of finish up making some of these tools. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe if we get enough thaumium, I wonder if we can make interesting blocks with that. That could be something to think about. Okay, so that's looking... That's a decent start. What we need now... I think we're done with those blocks. I have great wood. And it would be nice to maybe incorporate that a little bit. But... Oh, I do have carpenter's blocks. How do I make a carpenter's stair? Or do we even want a carpenter's... No, let's go with the... Let's go with the carpenter's slopes. We do have sticks. Okay. So I think to make carpenter's slopes, it's like that, right? Yeah. That should probably be enough. Let's get some great wood. And let's also get some of these clouds. Now, the clouds, for whatever reason, were turned off as auto-gen option, or like world-gen options in the default game. So I ended up having to go traveling around in kind of new chunks trying to find clouds after I turned them back on. Don't know why. Maybe they cut down on lag if they're not spawning. There we go. So let's put the carpenter's slopes like this. What if we use that one? That's not bad. Obviously, this is going to probably need a little bit of fine-tuning, I guess. There we go. Now what's up with that? There we go. That doesn't look bad. Now if we put What is just a regular? I don't care for that. But if we go like this and round it out a little bit, and then what's the one we want? There we go. Put that in there. Yeah, that'll look okay. There we go. Oh, cat wants to make her presence known. And then I'll have to go get that gold again and come back and do that. But doing the sideways... Doing the sideways arches, or not arches, but the sideways slopes. Oop. Of course, that one works fine. It's often kind of finicky. So maybe I'll do that off screen. Oop. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. It's kind of... Oh, maybe it's gonna work out properly now for us. Okay, let's go grab some gold. Now, one of the other things I want to look at is... so, I guess in the config, like not even in the configs, but just in the base Thaumcraft now, it's hard-coded maybe that you can't catch the petch, or the pesh, or the peck, or whatever they're called, the little monster trader dudes that look like goblins from Final Fantasy 11 and 14 with the spawning or the safari nets anymore. So we'll have to... I want to find out if we can do it in a different way. Because there is, you know, other options besides those things. Like we can use the... we can use the... there we go. Oop. We can use the spawner from... Oh, cat's trying to get in. We can use the spawner from Ender.io to maybe do it? Because there are wisp spawners. Like if you go around to the Thaumcraft, the little hilltop things that have altars and that kind of thing, you can get wisp spawners. Now let's just randomize this a little bit. Have it dropping down. Oop. There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take 1 second to deal with the noisy kitty, and then I'll be right back. But that's starting to look pretty good, I think. So 1 sec. Okay, let's try that out now, because night just came. So we want a soul jar. Right? Yeah, soul vial. There we go. Do we not have fused quartz? Did I end up accidentally using all that? Okay, fused quartz is just quartz in that thing, so let's get some quartz. Can we not... How do you break... blocks of quartz down. You gotta pulverize it? There we go. Okay, let's quickly make some blocks of quartz. Hopefully it'll do it quick. We need 3. There we go. Let's make a soul jar and see if we can find... So it's 1 piece of solarium. Fused quartz gives us a soul vial. Let's dump the quartz back in there. We don't need the gold now. We're done with the great wood. Okay. So one of the things I love this jetpack. This armored or flux infused jet plate, the tier 5 level of the Simply jetpacks, because look how fast we can move. Move faster than the things load, which can be problematic, but for the short distance we're going, it's not going to be that bad. I think we are over. We are. So like I was saying, you're not able to use them in Mine Factory anymore. But maybe a patch will be captured. Oh, there's one right there. Hey, guy. Totally got him. Okay, so that's not bad. So we could make a powered spawner using... Where's my home? This way. Using... Patch. What is... Oh, that's trees. That is interesting. See, there's always a way that you can... I'm not going to say cheat things, but exploit things that the mod developers don't intend you to do. So to make that, we need a broken spawner, which I should have several cave spiders. So if we pop this thing over here in the soul binder, it needs 15 XP. It'll take it right from us. And then slowly start doing its thing. So while it's doing that, let's sleep. And I think that's going to take a couple seconds. So maybe we can go do a little bit more work on that island. Yeah, that'll take a few minutes. And I think like a tremendous amount of power. But in the meantime, do I have food? Totally do. Chili. So I like the way this is going. The reason I'm putting that arm around on the outside is so that then we can come back into this portion. And what's... Do we have anything that comes down? Okay, so if we come around... We can kind of mark off... the area we're working on now. Because things are a little bit difficult to see when you get up above the clouds. It all looks the same. Okay, so in here, let's bring these down. Even further. And we'll stagger it a little bit. So it looks a little bit different than... Let's get rid of that one. Then what's on the outside. Actually, it should always come down below. Like that. There we go. There's got to be a better way to collect clouds, by the way. This is pretty tedious stuff to mine. No, that's got to go. Let's bring that down one more. That's probably fine. So now how's that looking? Not bad. Not bad. So it's got a little bit of a layered effect. Let's do one more layer. Oop, that was an open spot. And then there. So you can't really see it. You can see it a little better from here. So then we got a third ring that's kind of at the level where nothing else. Yeah, so the wall's all there. So we can bring that ring down at least this far. Like so. And then stagger it. There we go. So now it looks like it's kind of floating on a cloud. It's exactly the kind of thing that I wanted for the Thaumcraft area. Now, we got the builder's wand. Let's fill in the interior a little bit. Hopefully, not going to screw anything up on the outside. Still looks fine. And let's put a layer. No, that's not what I want. I don't want it to do. Let's go like that. Ooh, missed in here. Try to see if we can give it a little bit of solidity. Oh, well, that's fine, I guess. And then do that. For now. Kind of. I think maybe we're gonna have to fill in the whole interior. Just to give it a little bit more of a solid look. And we're gonna run out of cloud. I'm gonna use up all of the cloud that I gathered just doing this bit. That looks okay. I mean, we're not gonna be looking at it from the bottom very often anyway. But we could put... we still got a fair bit left. We could kind of just space stuff out down here. Make it uneven. There we go. I like it. So that'll be the starting Thaumcraft island. We'll do maybe all of the magic islands in that style, but that's going to require a whole lot more lapis and gold. This guy's done. Nice. So we have a Pesh Forger spawner. We get the soul vial back. So with this guy... we can make a powered spawner. combine with a broken spawner and an anvil. So if we make one of these things, put it in an anvil, then we should be able to spawn Petch, which means we can get a whole bunch more of them for trading and anything else we want to do with them. Does a soul file work like a Safari net? The only problem is apparently the Petch spawners require a ton of power. Let's grab one of these. Let's grab the cow. Can we just dump him back out? Totally can't, even keeps his hat. So that'll work. Okay, I think we're going to end the episode here. Next episode, maybe we'll do a little bit more Thaumcraft. I'll see if I can figure out how I'm going to do, or what I'm going to do for kind of the first thing. I am going to get one of those, oh, what are they even called now? Thermometer. Did I just make one? Totally could just make one. There we go. Never mind, I have a thermometer. I'm going to go around scanning stuff and getting that done. Learning all the things. And maybe we'll continue with a little bit more Thaumcraft next time. So once again, I am Nycad. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Take care.